Okay, here's our piece. We're getting ready to drill it. Putting some large holes in it. So we're using hole saws or barrel saws. One thing I'm going to be doing is clamping the part down, because as you can see there's some sharp points on here and we don't want it flying around once we start drilling. So I'll clamp it down securely. Now, a real smart guy would have drilled all the holes in this piece before he cut the shape out of the rectangle so that you wouldn't have that issue. Then it'd be a lot easier to drill it. But we're not rocket scientists, we're just hot rodders. I'll get my first hole centered up. Clamp it down. Obviously the wood is there for a backer so we don't drill into the table, because the barrel saw has a pilot drill in the end of it. So things tend to chatter, make a lot of vibration and a lot of noise. And like I said, I've got the part clamped because I also tend to grab the part as they're cutting it. There we go. First hole. I'll get started on the next one. I'll center it up on my pilot hole that I center punched earlier. Down. Clamp it. We should be ready for the next one. You notice on the first hole, I use this cutting oil that lubricates it, helps the bit last a little bit longer. Hopefully cuts down on some of the chatter and racket, but at least for a smoother cut, and mainly allows the tool to last longer. It's a speed, spindle speed. Most drill presses you have to shut them off and change the belt to another pulley. This is a variable speed one. You just turn the knob and adjust the speed. One thing too is those chips coming off of there can be pretty hot sometimes. That one cut really well. That was a good sharp saw. I've had these for quite a while, so some of them are not so sharp. Yeah, you can do these with hand drills, but the really scary part, especially when they break through, if you don't have the saw in there perfectly square, it'll break through unevenly and it will grab the material, and with a hand drill, if it's a strong hand drill, it just about rip your arm off. So I don't like to use hole saws with hand drills if I can help it. Smaller ones aren't bad, but like the first hole that we did there, that large one, that would that'd be pretty scary. There you have it. Lightning holes are in it. Leaves a pretty rough hole, especially on the back side. Has pretty big burrs in it. We'll come back later on and deburr all that and clean it up. It'll be just fine. Okay, now we're getting down far enough, small enough holes we can use regular drill bits. This is just a pilot for the next size. Yeah, with a drill bit this size, this is about, I don't know, 5/8, something like that. When you're drilling sheet metal, again, it'll drill fine, but when it breaks through to the back side, it'll try to grab the metal and pull through real fast. It makes for a nasty hole and kind of dangerous. So just gives you a little bit of a starter hole. And there you have it.